Pimping Knowledge, copyright, all rights reserved, 2023, by yours truly, Angelica Stevenson. That's me. Pimping Knowledge is a game now to make your life worthwhile, so you can live above the priceless cash that continues to decrease, which makes your prices increase. The question is no longer how low can you go, but how high. How high will you pay for higher learning that'll sedate your yearning long enough to teach you the game of pimping knowledge to the next dangerous mind that's on edge, and you tempt them just enough to jump off the ledge into your templates and cheat sheets while throwing that green your way. You see, I come from an era where cheating was a crime. According to the rule, you had to do your own work, keep your eyes on your own paper, or you'll be sent down to the principal's office. That's the code of ethics I was raised on. And it didn't matter what your ethnic background was, your gender, your personal opinion about yourself, or your political views. All the human race followed the same golden rule. Do unto others to get the side effects you want, dream, deserve, and desire. With the knowledge of honesty and God-given creativity, straight truthfulness was being passed on, as it should be. But that principle of having knowledge, knowing knowledge, loving knowledge, respecting knowledge has been cashed in by the highest bidders. The bonds it once formed don't mean nothing no more. Its root is based on a value that don't even supersede you, because like knowledge, you are priceless. And putting a tag to your name just made your value less. You started your journey of becoming worthless when you took your knowledge and access to AI, Wi-Fi, software, downloads, and installations that not only has you given up your privacy, but those of others as well. To get yourself in the game to pimp knowledge for your gain. Whatever happened to just sharing knowledge for knowledge's sake? Whatever happened to passing down wisdom just to place a better steak on your plate? For you to eat fully instead of tempting you with a taste and requiring you to give it up for more so that your thirst can be quenched while their pockets deepen. Keeping you satisfied, a forever loyal customer that will continue to buy no matter how high the prices get, because you know you'll just follow the trend and do the same by pimping knowledge, because now that's the game. No more original content. Just rinse, reuse, and recycle. Don't you know AI will get it done? AI will help you search out your prey. The internet will help you find your next victim to put on your clientele list and add to your customer service. Pimping knowledge is the game. You gotta look good to reel them in. You gotta pay. You gotta partner. You gotta network. You gotta front. You gotta put on a show. Even when deep down you know what they got is not always what you want. And they know too, which is why you bite. And then before you know it, pimping knowledge worked again. Isn't there enough for everyone? I believe it's true, because I don't want the same things as you, and vice versa. What you might spend millions on, I might be okay with just spending hundreds, thousands, or hundreds of thousands on. There's only one way that society will know. It's been started at the floor. Now who from the ground up will greet me out the door to free knowledge from this prostitute game and give her back to the people so they too can understand the phrase, knowledge is power. Instead of pimping knowledge by bending, twisting, shaking, and choking her up until your release is met before you pass her around to the next highest bidder again, who is willing to pimp knowledge because that's all they see and hear. Because most people forgot, true knowledge comes to you from on high before striking you within. But they can't have you remembering that, because if you do, that means the wheel must be turned anew, and the phrase, don't reinvent the wheel, won't do. It won't have its effect on you. You're the new inventor that clearly didn't need their knowledge to change your station in life while keeping your integrity intact as you followed your own path. Without pimping knowledge, are you afraid or worried where you might be? Do you think you are truly in the hands that you see? playing tricks, giving out diagnostics, dosages, and medicines? No. You are under the mercy and grace of the one who says, "Come to me and take up my easy yoke and lighten burden." He is the living, visible word of the one who created everything you see and don't see. And the one action, one thought, one word, one feeling he told us all to do was to love. Love ourselves who are filled with infinite supernatural powers. Love others who have the same, because our connections is our gain. Love all creation that we've been given to have dominion over, with a sound mind, balance, and self-control, so that we may be fruitful and multiply in all the 12 areas of our lives. It's not dressed up pretty or manipulated by psychology to stir your heart. It's not filtered or behind a green screen. It's raw, bare naked, because it affects your soul. Because whoever controls your soul controls you. It's a commandment that won't break your bank, because it's filled with eternal abundance and external prosperity. It's a precept that revives in real time, instead of a preset that stays the same unless you've paid for the extra updates. Unless you paid for the extra upgrade to updates. It's a lifestyle that's holy, with a discerning spirit to guide and comfort you as it intercedes, carrying your meditations to the heavens above, questing the galaxies before returning to the seven corners of the earth to fulfill thy bidding, of making it possible for you to break and even ignore the cycle of pimping knowledge. Because God put you on earth purposefully, equally, and yet individually and wonderfully made, to complete a mission that's already governed by the highest authority, launched throughout the universe, and paid for in full. That's what I forgot. When I allowed myself to be pimped with knowledge and tried to do the same, because tabs, bills, dreams, and children activities overtook me, until God's everlasting love, mercy, and grace put me back on track for his words and salvation to play through me, so I can live free, live loud, and live joyfully once again, with a heavenly and wealthy reassurance that the world didn't give, and a reminder not to allow the world to take it away. Thanks.